Recently, Pedro Pascal discussed how much of his work on The Mandalorian involves being on-site and how much of it is voiceover. Since Pedro Pascal's portrayal as Din Djarin in The Mandalorian's Disney Plus premiere in 2019, Pedro Pascal has been listed as the show's lead actor. Since then, it has been discovered that Pascal's real suit-wearing duties are somewhat minimal, with other actors like Brendan Wayne spending most of their time on set. The Mandalorian, Pedro Pascal's limited physical role. Pedro Pascal, who plays the titular character in The Mandalorian, was questioned during the Hollywood Reporter's Drama Actor Emmy Roundtable on how much of him is truly in the costume. Pascal was questioned if much of his work might be accomplished by voiceover at the meeting with his colleagues. Pascal answered in the affirmative, correct. For a lot of it, yeah. Then Kieran Culkin from Succession got into the discussion and said he believed Pascal was both the voice and the physical actor. As a result, the actor playing Din Djarin humorously remarked to Culkin that the actors who spend most of the filming inside the costume are better at it than he is. Pascal did, however, admit that while he first made an effort to spend as much time as possible in the suit, his body wasn't up for the task. There was an extended amount of experimentation, being in the suit for a lot of it, and frankly, my body wasn't up for the task as far as, the 4 months of it. But I was in it. I was in it a significant amount, an elastic amount. He pretends to tug at his neck, where the suit would chafe. The actor continued by saying that they figured it out, which has subsequently enabled him to not only subject himself to less physical stress, but also to pursue more acting opportunities. But now we've figured it out, which is super cool, and amazingly, it gave me the opportunity to be able to go and do something else. When Culkin followed up by asking Pascal if the actors in the costume ever make moves or do things with which he disagrees, Pascal said, he thinks it's great. Pascal continued by noting that if he is going to relinquish the physical aspect of the position and allow someone else to fill it, he must also let go of a few other things. No, I do. I think that there are things that you have to let go of in terms of what can be an OCD level of attention to detail, because, Pascal's argument was then completed by the old man's Jeff Bridges, who stated that performers are part of a collage. Pascal echoed Bridges' sentiments and further stated that performers must give it all up. Yeah, exactly. But even so much as wanting your component of that to fit perfectly into the collage, you really have to give it all up. How does The Mandalorian change when Pascal is physically absent? When working on The Mandalorian, Pedro Pascal doesn't necessarily need to be present physically. After all, fans have only ever seen Pascal's face during particularly important or emotional moments in the series. The character spends most of the time wearing a helmet. However, season May 3rd have been slightly affected by Pascal's absence. Din Djarin's face may have really been intended to appear in the season 3 finale, according to a new report. Pascal's face would have been clearly seen here, but according to the source, he was unable to make it to the set since he was busy filming The Last of Us for HBO. Due to the actor's absence, the last episode's conclusion was altered because there was no sequence in which Djarin's face was displayed. It goes without saying that Pascal is one of the hottest performers in Hollywood right now, and in the near future, he'll probably be given as many roles as possible. Pascal may not appear in any scenes in Season 4 of the popular Star Wars series, because he is still given credit as Din Djarin in The Mandalorian, despite just doing vocal work. Disney, Lucasfilm, and Pascal will be able to find a way to make it work if a scene in Season 4 is necessary and only works with Pascal wearing the outfit. Viewers may watch the first 3 seasons of The Mandalorian on Disney Plus.